Well, a very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286. Just Patricia, because it's Sunday night, and David watches the ITM fishing program. And he said there's not much to tell you, although I do have a little bit of weather for Fiji and a little sentence or two about the possibility of a passage. But first, let me tell you, I am using my fancy new microphone that hopefully is improving the quality of the streaming, because there are quite a few people going to be listening, hopefully, to friends and family heading north when this window does come. What's the weather tonight? It's better here than it is in Fiji, I can tell you that, looking at the satellite picture. We have a very pleasant 16 degrees. It's 1011 on the bar, but no wind. Well, it says it's 1 knot of wind from the south. So it was a good day for doing stuff outside. It said it was going to rain, but the forecast was useless and it didn't rain at all. But anyway, we can put that off until a Monday, what you wanted to do, basic things like laundry. So, yeah, it was a pretty good day here, but it's a bit unstable by the look of it in Fiji. Well, before I ask if there's anybody out there listening, let me tell you what the weather is going to do in Fiji and what they're telling you. They're saying a strong wind warning continues to remain in force for all Fiji waters. Actually, there's little pockets where it's not so windy, but the rest of it is a bit windy. There are 2 troughs affecting the group with associated cloud and rain, so I guess there hasn't been an awful lot of outdoor activity today. Northeast winds are expected 20 to 25 knots depending on where you are, shifting northerly by tonight. This conforms, I think, to what David gave you a couple of days ago. So you may be in a bit of a sheltered spot, but if you're not, then that's what you can expect. Forecast for Monday remains north to northwest. People who are wanting to get to the Laos should really pay attention to this forecast, because usually you get these lovely trades and makes it very difficult. But this coming week, you're going to have it pretty good for getting down there. So Monday, north to northwest, 15 to 20. Tuesday, it sort of shifts to northeasterlies, 15 to 20. Not very helpful for the people, a couple of boats that are trying to get to Fiji. Wednesday, Avia, southerlies, 15 to 20. So if you want to get down there, Monday and Tuesday, fairly sporty, but can't complain if it's in the right direction, can you? For those listening who are in New Zealand still, the next departure date may be, note the maybe from the Oracle, maybe Monday the 27th. So as a low departs New Zealand to the east, and the next high should be in the mid-Tasman. It's pretty strong, a central pressure of about 1030, and you know the maxim, over 1030 the going gets dirty, but boy, it's a high, and it's going to bring some winds in the right direction. So keep an eye on all the models that you are looking at for Monday the 27th. And as we have talked before, give yourself a couple of degrees each day and see what the winds are going to be at the latitude that you will be heading north to Fiji, or in some cases New Caledonia. And it can be quite different going to New Caledonia, because you're further west. But anyway, that's what is at the moment. We'll get the full story when David comes back tomorrow from watching the bill fishing, which is going on in Malaysia, I think, on the fishing program tonight. Okay, I'll just see if there's anybody out there wanting to say hello. Please call now. Well, good evening to you, Moana Roa. We haven't heard you on for a very, very long time. Whereabouts are you? Over?
We're around in Moby Bay, just beside the little surface, getting ready to start towards Suva tomorrow morning.
Okay, Moana Roa is in Momy Bay, or however it's pronounced, heading to Suva. God, we've never actually got into Suva. We were aiming for there once, and we had this magnificent window to New Zealand, so we checked out from Levuka. What is your weather like at the moment, over?
Yes, it's full on cast. We had a few heavy showers, but really not that much. And this morning was actually fine when we left the General Marina.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't too bad at all, really. So you'll be in Suva tomorrow by the look of it. So yeah, it's well, it looks like you've seen the forecast, so you'll know what's going on. But you'll definitely be there with a reasonable winds by the look of it. So yep, have a good trip. I've forgotten your name, over.
Yeah, well, Richard and Lynn from the Super.
Richard and Lynn, thank you. Yeah. All right. So you're in Mommy Bay. How many boats are there at the moment?
Just tonight, we saw a boat moving around the house. There's a lot of boats around the place on the AOS over at India and in North Dakota.
Yeah, roger that. There's certainly, I wonder whether they'll produce any statistics, because I've never seen so many boats in Fiji as there have been this year, and we've still got another bunch to come, so it's going to get quite busy. Just as well, there are lots of islands. All right, well, the radio's working well. Everything sounds good, so have a good trip tomorrow. We'll clear with Moana Roa. Is there anybody else? No, all peaceful and quiet out there, as it is very quiet here. Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow, and if anybody listens to this streaming session tonight, they might like to tell me. I've repositioned the microphone, and we'll see how that goes with the sound. The unfortunate thing is that David's voice and mine are very, very different, so what might work with mine may not work with his. But anyway, we'll try it out. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night. We'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah, where did I have this? Oops. And I had something turned up quite high, so maybe that was too high. And we'll try something different tomorrow. Cheers all.